WOGO, your sports station.
McDonell basketball is on the air. WOGO's coverage of the Max is brought to you by Northwestern Bank, White City Glass, Toyson Ford of Chippewa Falls, Johnson Roll-Off Service, TTM Technologies, by Quality Propane and Fuels, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Royal Credit Union, the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, Holly Bobby of Caldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors, the Check Law Office, Dave Check Attorney, and by Nicolay Bank. Also by Post Glass and Mirror of Chippewa Falls, Kurth Heating and Cooling, Wynn Family Dentistry, Chippewa Auto Body and Service, Chippewa Valley Technical College, Ashley Construction, Peterson Volker Funeral Chapel and Cremation Service, by Weersgala Plumbing and Heating, Culvers of Lake Hallie and Chippewa Falls, Heath Loken and Associates LLC Professional Land Surveying, Chippewa Valley Financial Services, and by Stelter Incorporated. Now, with the Max pregame show, here's your WOGO sports team, Caleb Swenson and Mark Maloney.
WOGO, go Max, your sports station.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to Matinee Max Basketball here on WOGO Sports and the all-new WOGO Sports channel on YouTube. Caleb Swenson, Kurt Galvez with you here at Bloomer High School for this Western Cloverbelt Conference matchup between your Chippewa Falls McDonell Max and the Bloomer Blackhawks. McDonell has won 7 games in a row. They are 10-4 on the season. Bloomer 6-3, playing well for head coach Keenan Dahl. Right now, McDonell is tied with Bloomer for second place in the Western Cloverbelt, both at 3-1. Both teams trailing Stanley Boyd, who's 4-1 in the WCC with that lone conference loss, came to your McDonell Max. As we welcome in Mr. Kurt Galvez for the first time, PA announcer turned to radio. Great to have you with.
Great to be here, Caleb. Leading up to this game, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm working with one of the best in an area.
Who would that be? I'm looking around for someone else.
You're the guy. You're the guy. So I appreciate you having me with you this afternoon. I think we're in for a big game here today.
And when we look at this matchup here, again, last year Bloomer and McDonell had some great clashes. Again, Dominic Schwarzenberger, one of the best players we've seen in recent memory in the Western Cloverbelt. Just a phenomenal senior season that he had. But what we'll hear coming out here as we talk with head coach Keenan Dahl, Kurt, is that this Bloomer team is probably a lot more balanced by necessity this year because they don't have that kind of a quintessential talent like Schwarzenberger to lean on. And so it's led to 4 different players averaging double figures, technically a 5th in Colin Crane, who's out with a broken finger, averaging double figures. That usually is a recipe for good success when you have that many guys able to contribute.
Yes, I think they almost mirror the McDonell Max when you don't know which guy is going to be your alpha that evening or this afternoon. They spread the ball around. I know looking at the rosters, there's probably 5-6 guys that play with Adam Schilling's AAU team. So
he knows them well. And
yes.
Again, this Bloomer team, one of the things that jumps out, and maybe a hallmark of Bloomer teams recently is physicality. Again, big, strong kids, and they clean the glass well. They go after the rebounds with ferocity, and that's something, too, where, again, for McDonell, 2 hands on the ball every time you pull a rebound down is going to be a necessity here, and you got to try to win that battle on the glass, and maybe even a preview of our Toyson Ford keys to the game. That rebounding matchup is going to be huge, and you cannot allow a team like Bloomer any second chance points.
It's going to be fun to watch. I know the last few games and maybe even the season that we've had so far, McDonell's been really good on the boards. We've got number 12 Zeke Strand, though, that we got to keep off the boards for Bloomer, but it's going to be a battle.
Zeke Strand, again, their leading scorer and leading rebounder, about 16 points per game for Strand, the senior, and almost 9 rebounds per game. Again, he is just a phenomenal talent. Speaking of talent, want to direct your attention to McDonell Central Catholic High School and Notre Dame Middle School, proudly presenting Roald Dahl's Willy Wonka. Step into a world of pure imagination. Join us January 30th, coming up soon, through February 2nd, for an unforgettable musical production by our talented students and dedicated Max Theater Arts Department. Evening shows start at 7 p.m. with a special matinee on February 2nd at 2 p.m. Get your tickets now. Visit McDonell-AreaCatholicSchools.org and click the button to reserve your seats today. Caleb Swenson, Kurt Galvez with you here at Bloomer High School. Our Board operator back at the WOGO studios in Halley is Zach Wycheck, and getting you all the action, our camera operator here on site is Sam Aberley. Great to have you with us on WOGO Sports 103.1 FM AM 680 and WOGO.com, and hope you're watching and subscribing via the all-new WOGO Sports YouTube channel as well. We're going to step out and be back in 2.5 minutes. Interviews with both head coaches coming up, including Keenan Dahl of the Bloomer Blackhawks next. This is McDonell pregame on WOGO Sports, your home for Chi-High and McDonell Athletics. Varsity boys basketball coming up on WOGO.
At Chippewa Valley Financial Services, they know that taxes and bookkeeping are a necessary part of life and business, but often the last thing you'd like to be working on. With offices in Chippewa Falls and Eau Claire and a full staff of accountants, bookkeepers, and tax preparers, Chippewa Valley Financial Services stands ready to help businesses and individuals, taking away the burden and freeing up your time for what matters most. For taxes, accounting, and bookkeeping, there's only one name you need to know: Chippewa Valley Financial Services.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the mid-size SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle.
Contact State Farm agent Michelle Mua in Chippewa Falls for a free quote. MichelleMua.com.
Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Save smarter and grow your funds faster with a certificate from Royal Credit Union. Royal's 4.25% 9-month certificate has no minimum opening balance and a locked-in rate for a guaranteed return at maturity. Open a 4.25% APY 9-month certificate at any Royal office or online at rcu.org/certificate saver. Early withdrawal penalties could reduce earnings and principal. APY accurate as of 12/5/24, insured by NCUA.
Quality Propane and Fuels, Northern Wisconsin's trusted propane supplier since 1996. At Quality Propane, we're committed to the highest level of service for all our customers, residential, commercial, and industrial. Quality Propane always brings you competitive rates through our strong focus on efficiency, and we use the very latest technology to keep your family safe and cut energy costs. Payment programs available to fit any situation. Call 723-9490. Stop by the office or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
At Post Glass and Mirror, quality comes first. Maybe you need a beautiful storefront window or a show-stopping custom shower door. Post Glass and Mirror can custom cut glass and mirrors and offers quick replacement of fogged or broken windows. And if your windshield takes a hit, they offer free mobile service and can recalibrate the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for all makes and models. Post Glass and Mirror is also hiring auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. For commercial, home, and auto glass, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls.
Welcome back to Western Cloverbelt Conference boys basketball. Your McDonell Max against the Bloomer Blackhawks here on WOGO 103.1 FM AM 680, WOGO.com, and live video streaming on the all-new WOGO Sports YouTube channel here at Bloomer with head coach Keenan Dahl, first year at the helm of the Blackhawks. And Coach, 6-3 so far. What do you like about kind of that first time through the Western Cloverbelt schedule?
I mean, our senior leadership has been really good. We have 4 seniors. One of them's hurt right now, but they've really stepped up and played. They were last year on the conference championship team. They were role players, and now this year they're kind of stepping into the lead roles. So,
and Coach, of course, you weren't here last year, but again, one of the best players in the region, maybe in this side of the state, kind of led the way for Bloomer last year. And like you mentioned, a lot of guys maybe didn't get called upon quite as much. This year, you have 5 players averaging double figures.
Yeah, I mean, we've really tried to kind of pride ourselves on our being well-rounded and having some good depth and not trying to just get the ball to Dominic and, like he last year, which was a great option for them because he was really a good player, but we're trying to be a little more well-rounded.
When you're playing well, when things are clicking, what does it look like for this team?
We really like to get the ball inside and try to create our outside shots by getting it inside. So with Strand and Crane, getting strong inside, then they collapse and double, and then they kick it out for our 3-point shooters. So that's worked for us so far.
And finally, Coach, what do you see in this McDonell team? Of course, they played a tough non-conference schedule, a little up and down, but now 7 in a row, they seem to be hitting their stride.
They really are clicking. I mean, they've got good shooters. They've got good, tough defense, good, strong inside game. Coach Schilling has them playing pretty well, so we know it'll be a tough battle for us today. But
Coach, we are looking forward to it. Good to see you again, and wish the best of luck to the Blackhawks today and the rest of the way.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Head coach Keenan Dahl here on WOGO and the all-new WOGO Sports YouTube channel. Western Cloverbelt Conference boys basketball coming up on WOGO Sports.
H&R Electric in Chippewa Falls wishes McDonell basketball the best of luck this season. Just like strong practice habits are the backbone of a championship team, the wiring is the backbone of your home or business. Whether you're a contractor, business owner, or just looking to make some home improvements, H&R Electric is your solution. Call them at 715-723-2977. That's 723-2977. H&R Electric in Chippewa Falls. Proud to back the Max.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Leibrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Yep, it's cold. And as you're spending extra time indoors, you realize it's time for a change. No, not a tropical getaway. Something a little more practical, like that long overdue bathroom remodel from Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Treat yourself to a walk-in shower or jacuzzi. How about finally adding that extra bathroom in the basement? Call Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating for a free estimate and make the dream happen.
We serve again with Garland Company.
Welcome back to McDonell Max Basketball on WOGO Sports, 103.1 FM, AM 680, WOGO.com. Watch live video on the all-new WOGO Sports YouTube channel. Here with head coach Adam Schilling of the Max as they are on the road against the Bloomer Blackhawks on this Saturday afternoon. And, Coach, 7 wins in a row here. The team's starting to find a little bit more of a groove. And it seems like we talk about this every time, but it starts with defense.
Yeah, I think our defense has been really consistent. We talk a lot about, especially when we go on the road, making sure we're playing hard on defense, and we've gotten better at making that create our offense also. So trying to just put everything together and see how well we can play.
What have you liked the most about this winning streak? Tough games this week. I mean, 3 games in 5 days. I believe it was down at Durand and then at Fall Creek, and now here on the road at Bloomer. It's not an easy week at all, maybe the toughest week so far.
I think the biggest thing we've done is won some games on the road against really good teams. It was one thing to win a bunch of games at home, and when we had those home games, but still go on the road, especially against some of the teams we've been playing this week, and get wins has been a big step for our group.
Offensively, Coach, what are you liking? Where do you say, hey, we need to improve?
I think our tempo is better. We kind of understand when we want to run, when we want to work the defense a little bit in the half court. Getting a lot of guys contributing on offense has been good, so I think everybody's starting to understand their role a little bit better and where they can step up and help us.
Your opponent today, obviously some changes. Keenan Dahl, now the head coach that you've gone against, New Auburn, but losing one of the best players in the area. It seems like they've actually become a far, far more balanced team with 5 guys averaging in double figures.
Yeah, they have a lot of kids that work at it in the off season, and a lot of kids that put in a lot of time, so I knew they'd be pretty good this year, and I guess I'm not really surprised at their success, but it'll be a tough team for us to play here today.
Well, Coach, we're hoping it'll be a 3-0 week. We'll talk to you afterward. Looking forward to it.
Great. Thank you for coming over.
Head coach Adam Schilling of the Max here on WOGO Sports. It's McDonell and Bloomer on 103.1 FM, AM 680, WOGO.com, and WOGO Sports live video streaming on YouTube.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck And that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Location. It's very important. But what happens when you can't get to the glass repair shop to fix your windshield? Call White City Glass. They'll come to you. It doesn't matter if you're in Abbotsford, Arcadia, Rice Lake, or Hudson, or any place in between. They've installed thousands of windshields in thousands of places for 50 years. They know what they're doing. It's your car. It's your choice. Tell your insurance company you insist on White City Glass.
White City Glass.
Want to reach more local customers? Advertise on WOGO Sports.
Position, but there's a shot by Ethan Foils. A razor sniper shot right there, upper right-hand corner. We're tied.
Another three on the way for McDonell. Eli step, bucket for step from the left wing.
Advertise in WOGO's broadcasts of local high school sports. Call us anytime or click on advertising at WOGO.com.
The Y, where your membership comes with an entire community. Now with 3 full-service membership branches in Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley membership rates are among the lowest in the area. Child Watch, monthly Parents' Night Out events, family fun zones, group exercise classes, including yoga, and much more are all free with your YMCA membership. Learn more about the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley at www.ymca-cv.org.
Welcome back to McDonell Basketball here on WOGO. Caleb Swenson, Kurt Galvez with you. Great to be with you here on the WOGO Sports Live YouTube channel. Again, watch live video streaming via the WOGO Radio Facebook page and WOGO Sports on YouTube. And, of course, subs always appreciated if you'd subscribe and share the love with others as well, too. We've got McDonell and Bloomer varsity boys basketball in the Western Cloverbelt. 2 teams near the top of the Western Cloverbelt, and it's time for the Toyson Ford Keys to the Game, brought to you by the dealer where you'll find a friend, Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. And because you're the color commentator, I'll give you the honors or the duty of coming up with a key or two tonight here, Kurt, for our McDonell Max.
I think the Max need to play their style of defense, which they have been doing really well recently. Out-rebound Bloomer and be patient on their shots. Don't force anything down low or don't force any shots outside. Just be patient, play their style of ball. And it's that defense, like Coach Hilling talked about earlier. Defense. And I think we're one of the best in the area. And we need to show that tonight.
McDonell coming off that 49-41 win over Fall Creek, in which they never trailed on Thursday night. Bloomer got the win over Thorpe 57-27. Stats comparison, we'll take a look at some of our key stats here. Again, free throw attempts per game. When you look at both of these teams, McDonell and Bloomer fairly close, but Bloomer certainly, again, using their size, can get to the line quite adeptly as well, too. But McDonell, we've seen them, I think, really improve in those categories. On the other side, as far as shooting from the field, making the most of those attempts at the free throw line, certainly could be a little bit better for McDonell, shooting 61% from the foul line. Bloomer a few percentage points higher. Both teams knocking on the door of 50% when it comes to field goal percentage. And McDonell, again, one of the big things that along with rebounding, may show up as a difference in this game, Kurt, would be that McDonell has hit about twice as many threes as Bloomer has. They played 5 more games as well, but certainly an adept three-point shooting team, shooting 33% from the field. But again, when you shoot them kind of in volume, as McDonell does in the rhythm of their offense, that can make a big difference in a game.
Most definitely, and you don't know who's going to knock them down either. There's 4 or 5 of them on the team here that you never know who's going to light it up.
We're going to take a 2-minute break and be back as we begin with your player introductions and tip-off. It's McDonell and Bloomer. It's the Max and the Blackhawks. Back in 2 minutes on WOGO Sports and WOGO Sports on YouTube.
At Chippewa Valley Financial Services, they know that taxes and bookkeeping are a necessary part of life and business, but often the last thing you'd like to be working on. With offices in Chippewa Falls and Eau Claire and a full staff of accountants, bookkeepers, and tax preparers, Chippewa Valley Financial Services stands ready to help businesses and individuals, taking away the burden and freeing up your time for what matters most. For taxes, accounting, and bookkeeping, there's only one name you need to know: Chippewa Valley Financial Services.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the mid-size SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle.
Contact State Farm agent Michelle Mua in Chippewa Falls for a free quote. MichelleMua.com.
Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Save smarter and grow your funds faster with a certificate from Royal Credit Union. Royal's 4.25% 9-month certificate has no minimum opening balance and a locked-in rate for a guaranteed return at maturity. Open a 4.25% APY 9-month certificate at any Royal office or online at rcu.org/certificate saver. Early withdrawal penalties could reduce earnings and principal. APY accurate as of 12/5/24, insured by NCUA.
Quality Propane and Fuels, Northern Wisconsin's trusted propane supplier since 1996. At Quality Propane, we're committed to the highest level of service for all our customers, residential, commercial, and industrial. Quality Propane always brings you competitive rates through our strong focus on efficiency, and we use the very latest technology to keep your family safe and cut energy costs. Payment programs available to fit any situation. Call 723-9490. Stop by the office or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Great to be with you on a Saturday afternoon. Caleb Swenson, Kurt Galvez with you on WOGO Sports and the new WOGO Sports channel on YouTube. Chippewa Falls McDonell Max boys basketball on the road here at Bloomer against the Blackhawks. McDonell starting 5 to be introduced first as the road team. And then Bloomer under the direction of head coach Keenan Dahl, of course, longtime coach in New Auburn. And now at the helm here after Greg Van Grunsven moved on to Menominee. Starting lineup for McDonell looks like this. Cooper Mittermeier, 5'11" senior, number 3, 10.2 points per game. That's second on the team. Jordan Sikora, the 6'4" senior, 8.2 points per game for number 24, 4.6 rebounds, 2.5 assists. Carson Galvez, the 6'4" junior, 8.8 points per game for number 33, 4.1 rebounds, 1.4 steals per game. Their leading scorer, Cale Holm, the 5'10" junior sharpshooter, 13.2 points per game for number 34. 1.7 rebounds, 1.7 steals, 1.5 assists. Mason Bussey rounds up the starting 5 for head coach Adam Schilling, 6'5" junior, number 44, 3.2 points per game, 7.6 rebounds per game for Mason Bussey, and of course Adam Schilling, head coach for the Max. On the other side for the Bloomer Blackhawks, number 5, Jaden Hartman, 5'11" senior, 14 points per game. John Bischel, 5'10" junior, number 10, 5.2 points per game. He's starting for the injured Colin Crane. Zeke Strand, 16.2 points per game. Their leading scorer, 8.9 rebounds per game. Their leading rebounder for number 12, again, a senior center. Oren Burrish, 6'2" junior forward, 11.3 points per game, 7.6 rebounds per game for number 23. And number 30, Hunter Merrick, their sharpshooter, 26 three-pointers for the 6' senior guard, averaging 13 points per game. We've had the Toyson Ford keys to the game brought to you by the dealer where you'll find a friend, Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. So let's get to the action. Bloomer in their white uniforms, tops and bottoms, with the jet black and burnt orange alternating stripes on the sides of the tanks and shorts, jet black numerals, and again the burnt orange piping. McDonell resplendent in their new road black uniforms, jet black tops and bottoms, royal blue numerals and lettering, and the gold piping and outlines. It'll be Jordan Sikora at 6'4", jumping against 6'4" Zeke Strand. Midcourt here at Bloomer. And we are underway as McDonell wins the back top. And Sikora went high for that one. And a sleeveless Cooper Mittermeier. He ditched the sleeves, I think, a few games ago.
Yeah.
At the point. Cale Holm up top. I think that's actually the Clear Lake game. He had the t-shirt first half, then ditched it for the second half. I guess I don't know if he's gone back to it since, but
I was told it was too tight.
Well, there we go. Jordan Sikora up top, flips to Cale Holm, left of the wheel. Carson Galvez now working off a slip screen, attacks, kick out Mason Bussey, right side Cooper Mittermeier. Mittermeier putting it on the floor with the left hand. Up top, nice feed down low to Mason Bussey, goes high off the glass and scores.
Nice way to start.
Mason Bussey makes it 2-0 McDonell. McDonell quickly on the board here on the road. Hartman down the lane, beautiful no-look pass down low, and that's Bischel. I believe number 10 with the score, if my eyes didn't deceive me. Cale Holm left wide open for three. That off the side of the rim. Fight for the rebound. Mason Bussey has it. Goes up strong and scores. That's 4 quick points for Mason.
So we need those little rebounds and putbacks.
And battle of the boards early on. Mason Bussey doing a nice job crashing the glass for McDonell. 90 seconds gone by first half. Bloomer working around the perimeter. Bischel left wing to Hartman. Swings right side. Hunter Merrick. Again, he's a sharpshooter. Hartman up top. Puts it on the floor just inside the foul line. Kick out to Merrick. Repositions to Hartman up top. Straight on for three. Rims in and out. Mason Bussey pulls down that rebound with two big hands. Far side of the floor, Jordan Sikora. Hands off to Cooper Mittermeier up top between the wheels. 2 minutes gone by first half. Left side feed Cale Holm. Holm up top to Cooper Mittermeier. Cale Holm left side to Carson Galvez. Carson looking down in the post, nothing there yet. Pulls it back just inside the foul line, down at the block. Jordan Sikora had a bit of a mismatch on the smaller Hartman. Kick out to Carson Galvez. Carson in the lane, swing back out. Jordan Sikora snaps off a left corner pocket three. That one too strong. Rebound and Bloomer wants to run. Hartman on the run. Down the right side of the lane. Goes over the top of his man and an offensive foul.
Saw Cale running down there. He knew he was going to take that charge right away.
Cale Holm, an excellent job. Just set Hartman up. And Hartman's got some speed. But Cale just beat him to the spot. 4-2 McDonell. 15:27 and counting to play here first half. Cale Holm left wing, drops it down to Jordan Sikora. Good position down low. He's bumped, lost it along the baseline. Now he's going to have to bail it out. Pass is tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Bloomer. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank. McDonell will inbound with two at the blocks, two at the elbows. Cooper Mittermeier holding, waiting, still waiting, finds Mason Bussey. Bussey goes right up, has his shot blocked, sent back to McDonell though, Carson Galvez. Going up high for that one was Zeke Strand. He is quite an athlete, very bouncy. Right side, Mittermeier snaps off a three, side of the rim, no. Battle for the rebound, almost taken out of there by Mason Bussey, but secured by Orrin Burrish. Hartman across the timeline. And you can see, Kurt, like we talked about beforehand, two physical teams, especially in the paint here.
Yes, most definitely. And I know some of these guards, like I said before, played on, or have played and still do on Adams, Coach Hilling's AAU program. So they're very familiar up top.
Hartman left wing. Drop it down to Zeke Strand. Doubled, kick out, open look at a three for Burrish. Thought he had it off the side of the rim. Bussey fights down the rebound. Jordan Sikora steams it across the timeline. 4-2 McDonell, early going here. 14-16 to play first half at Bloomer. Two teams both tied for second place in the Western Cloverbelt. Stanley Boyd in first place only by virtue of one more win, 4-1 in conference. McDonell and Bloomer 3-1 in conference play. Cale Holm left wing. Passed up the three, Carson Galvez. Rotates right side, Cooper Mittermeier. Back to Cale Holm. Holm snaps off a three, side of the rim. No. Rebound, stepping out of bounds. Nope, maybe a foul first. Carson Galvez going to pick up the foul here. As Burrish stepped out of bounds, but was assisted in doing so. At Wynn Family Dentistry, Dr. Daniel Wynn, Dr. Annie McLaughlin, and their team are ready to serve you on County Highway I in Chippewa Falls. Read testimonials on the Wynn Family Dentistry Facebook page. Hartman left side for Bishop. John Bishop rotates back to Hartman, up top between the wheels. Bishop left side, drops down to Burrish. Hartman rotates right side, Merrick. Merrick attacking the paint, goes over the top of Bussey, rattles one in for 2. First points there for Hunter Merrick. Jordan Sikora drives in hard, takes a bump from Hartman on the way to the hoop. Missed the shot with the foul. Second team foul against Bloomer. 13-14 to play here in the first half. And that'll send Jordan Sikora to the line, shooting a pair of free throws. First one for the senior, back rim no. Whether you're a contractor, a business owner, or just looking to make some home improvements, H&R Electric is your solution. Give them a call at 715-723-2977. That's 723-2977. H&R Electric, proud to back the Max. Second free throw is good for Jordan Sikora. That's his first points. 5-4, McDonell retakes the lead. Hartman up top, splits a double team, kick out right side to Merrick. Merrick a bounce back to Hartman. Jaden Hartman rotates to Bishop left wing. Bishop holds above his head back to Hartman, swings right side, Hunter Merrick outside the arc. Cooper Mittermeier pursuing him. Drop to the high post. Burrish, kick left side. Bishop, quick trigger on a three is good. Bloomer leading 7-5. Carson Galvez high off the hoop to tie the game. That's his first basket.
Donald's sitting in their 2-3 again here.
7 apiece. 12:15 to go here first half. Right side, Merrick for 3. 10-7 Bloomer. Six minutes gone by first half. Cooper Mittermeier all alone. Deep three to tie the game. No, Mason Bussey fighting for the rebound. Strand's able to pull it down. Missed shot by Bloomer very quickly on the trigger on the other side. Jordan Sikora high on the right finds a cutting Cale Holm. Holm tipped pass. Jordan retrieves at the right corner. Sikora guarded by Hartman. Flips back up top. Cooper Mittermeier. Carson Galvez left wing. Galvez probing just inside the arc. Back up top, Cale Holm. Right side, Cooper Mittermeier. Back to Cale Holm in front of a white-clad student section for Bloomer. Mason Bussey up top, holding. Gives left side, Jordan Sikora. Sikora between his legs on the dribble. Pulls up, 17-foot jumper, rims in and out. Mason Bussey powers down the rebound, goes up strong and scores.
Good job, Mason.
Mason Bussey has come to play here today. 6 of McDonell's 9 points. Bishop right side to Merrick. Back to Bishop. They both hit a 3 already today. 10:50 and counting to go here first half. Pretty good crowd on a Saturday afternoon here in Bloomer. Had a C-team game, a JV game. Both won by McDonell. Trying to complete the afternoon sweep here at the varsity level. They trail by a point right now, 10-9. Bishop up top to Hartman. Hartman rotates to Merrick right wing. Back up top, Jaden Hartman. Hartman backtracks near midcourt with the dribble. Swings left side. Go high post. We're patient offensively here this possession. Bishop on the left wing. Long cross-court skip to Merrick. Merrick drops it down to Strand. Strand is doubled. Whips it to Hartman. Hartman down the lane. Beautiful dump-off pass down low. Up and in for 2. Number 23, Oren Burrish. I think that's his first basket.
It is. Bloomer was really patient on that possession there.
Great trigger on a 3, knocked out of bounds off the miss from Jordan Sikora. Well, Stelter Inc. works every day to bring you the absolute highest quality and longest lasting concrete with a fleet of dump trucks and drivers at your service. 3 generations of turning dreams into reality and always proud to support local sports. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. 12-9 Bloomer. McDonell with the basketball underneath the hoop. Grant Smisky, the senior, number 1, is coming to the game along with Nathan Hazel, the 6'3" sophomore, number 22. Hazel up top, dribble handoff. Cale Holm left alone as his defender fell. Launches the 3. That one comes up short. McDonell still looking for their first triple here of the night. Bloomer's already hit a couple. 35 seconds away from the halfway point of the first half. Eli Stepp, the junior from McDonell, about to come back in. Right block extended. Strand runs into a wall in Mason Bussey. Now trying to repost down there. Bishop can't get it to him. Instead finds Burish. Burish against Hazel. Lost it on the way up and a foul. 12-9, the score remains. Bloomer with the lead. McDonell Area Catholic Schools, safe, faith-based quality education. Witness the McDonell difference. Schedule your visit today at McDonellAreaCatholicSchools.org. Burish, the first free throw, ripples the net. Largest lead for Bloomer here, 13-9. Cale Holm will take a breather. Eli Stepp comes in, number 2. The junior always provides a nice spark off the bench, 5'11". Coach Keenan Dahl will also sub. Second free throw rims out, and so Coach Dahl will not sub. The shooter was going to be subbed out there. Grant Smisky now at the point for McDonell. Right side, Cooper Mittermeier. Cooper up top, Nathan Hazel swings left side to Grant. Smisky up top, Eli Stepp. Stepp swings back to Grant Smisky, left wing. Looking to the post to Mason Bussey. High-low feed, threw it too long, but coming from behind and knocking out of bounds was Hunter Merrick. And now the substitution for Bloomer, Max Mindell, 5'11" junior guard, comes in, and Bishop will sub out. Grant Smisky will trigger it in from the baseline. McDonell trailing 13-9. Throws it into Cooper Mittermeier. Wide open look at a 3. Front rim, no. And still McDonell has not found the range from deep yet. Long feed ahead to Strand, and Strand fouled from behind. Walked with the ball first, actually. He was waiting, trying to take some contact to get an and one. Instead, took steps. David Anderson will come in for head coach Adam Schilling. That's a bit of a break there. Looked like an easy layup, Kurt.
I think you heard Mason's footsteps.
Yeah. Bussey has been a physical force. Nathan Hazel twist by his man. Couldn't quite get the shot to fall as he scooped it up with the right hand. Beautiful move to get to the rim. And join us here on WOGO Sports Radio, 103.1 FM, AM 680, WOGO.com. You can watch and listen live video streaming WOGO Sports on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Down top, Merrick for Bloomer.
McDonell's in there man-to-man here.
Strand at the foul line, and he double dribbled. Coach Dahl saying it wasn't a double dribble, that the ball was slapped from his hand. We'll see. Mason Bussey will sub out here. So Cooper Mittermeier, Nathan Hazel, Grant Smisky, David Anderson, Eli Stepp, the 5 on the floor for head coach Adam Schilling. Cooper Mittermeier left wing. His team trailing 13-9. Fights a pass out to Grant Smisky. Smisky at the foul line, backing down his man to Nathan Hazel. Good head fake, driving baseline. Whistle first, and a foul, blocking foul on Bloomer on the ground. We'll contact Chippewa Falls State Farm agent Michelle Mua at 715-726-1919 for life, home, car insurance, and more. Michelle and her team treat you like family with unforgettable service and great coverage. Get a free quote now, MichelleMua.com. That's MichelleMua.com. Caleb Swenson, Kurt Galvez with you. You're at Bloomer. Our camera operator, Sam Aberley, for the WOGO Sports YouTube stream. Offensive foul called up top on Eli Stepp. Possession goes back to Bloomer. Thank you as well to Zach Wycheck, keeping the radio broadcast running smoothly, our producer at the WOGO studios in Halley. It's been a while since either team's had a bucket. We've been stuck at this 13-9 score for a bit. Strand up top, the handoff to Hunter Merrick. Merrick kicks out to Hartman in the left corner. Hartman drops back to Strand, almost had it ripped away by Grant Smisky. Strand loses it on the ground, and David Anderson held ball. Possession will go to Bloomer. With scrappiness as you'd expect from David Anderson, our WOGO Radioactive Award winner for football this season. Hartman to inbounds. Hard screens across the lane. Finds a man up top, that's Mindell. He'll swing it back to Hartman left wing. Bischel about to check back in for Coach Keenandahl. Cale Holm will counter for McDonell. Strand immediately doubled the right block, throws a dangerous pass, ripped away, and a travel.
Good defense.
Zach Asher called for the travel, and again, as you mentioned, just some ferocious defense on both sides here.
David's not as tall as Zeke, but they look like they are lifting the same weights, Caleb.
Indeed. Under 7 minutes to go first half. McDonell trails 13-9 here on the road at Bloomer. First meeting with the Blackhawks this season. Grant Smiskey at the point for head coach Adam Schilling and McDonell. They move right to left here in the first half. Eli Stepp to Smiskey. Smiskey, good look at a three, rims it in and out. Oh, it was a good look and halfway down for Grant. Hartman right side. Again, McDonell still looking for their first made three-point basket. They have 95 on the season. Pass Karams off the face of Eli Stepp into Nathan Hazel. Now Eli on the run. Eli Euros down the lane, hangs high off the glass and hits.
Nice take by Eli there.
And he always makes a difference when he comes into the game. 2-point ball game now, 13-11 Bloomer. Hartman will take a little bit of a pause just past half court, leaving about 12 feet of separation between he and Grant Smiskey. Now dumps it off to Strand. Strand backing down into the paint. Tough shot off the glass, too strong. Rebound tapped out. Who will get to it? David Anderson ends up on the ground, got tripped up incidentally going after that basketball, and it's back to Bloomer. Hartman feeds Strand. Left block extended. Pass knocked away by Cale Holm. Out of bounds. That's touched by David Anderson. Active hands in the passing lanes for this McDonell defense. They have really ratcheted up the defense in their 7-game winning streak. We're seeing the same here today. Inbounds to Strand. Strand finds Merrick. Merrick working off the Strand screen, driving baseline. Merrick pulls up the dribble to Hartman. Hartman, deep three, right of the circle. Back rim, no. Rebound batted down. Nathan Hazel, a good box out. Grant Smiskey right side. Less than 5.5 to play here in the first at Bloomer. 2-point lead for the Blackhawks, the home team. Grant Smiskey, again left alone, but hesitated, didn't take the three. He'll take it down the lane, flip back out, tipped pass to Eli Stepp. Step back to Grant right wing in front of the Bloomer student section. Grant holding, has his dribble, now he'll employ it. Back up top between the wheels, Smiskey takes it back from Eli Stepp. Grant a left-handed dribble. See a lot of guys kind of slipping a little bit here on the floor. Smiskey up top, leaves right side for Nathan Hazel. Jab steps, Hazel to Smiskey straight on. Grant backtracks with the dribble, gives it to Eli Stepp. Step back to Smiskey right wing. Outside the arc, left-handed dribble back between the middle to the point, finds Cale Holm. Holm pulls up from 10 in the lane and ties the game.
Nice soft touch by Cale there.
Or excuse me, gives McDonell. There we go. We'll catch up. My apologies to everyone watching on YouTube as I was a little bit behind there. 13-13 is our score. That was the first basket of the game for Cale Holm. Shot miss off the back rim. Now McDonell a chance to take the lead. Nice catch by Eli Stepp from his QB1. Grant, kick out, Nathan Hazel. Hazel, good ball fake, nice take down the lane, high off the glass and scores. 15-13 McDonell. Hazel, a nice job weaving his way through traffic and contact. Strand up top, straddling the arc left wing. Finds Merrick. Merrick to Hartman. Good closeout by Grant Smiskey. Hartman floats back up top to Merrick. 3:40 to go here first half. McDonell leading 15-13. A double on Zeke Strand. Stripped to the ball. He gets it back. Swings back up top to Merrick. Merrick, a deep three. That'll retake the lead for Bloomer. Nothing much you can do about that. Hunter Merrick, the shooter's stroke. And he has 28 made three-pointers this season, including a couple today. McDonell still looking for their first three-point make, trailing 16-15. Hazel, a beautiful spin along the baseline, but he stepped on that Carson Galvez, Jordan Sikora, Mason Bussey, Cooper Mittermeier come in. Grant Smiskey, Eli Stepp, David Anderson, Nathan Hazel out. So original starting 5 for head coach Adam Schilling.
We are definitely deeper on the bench, Caleb. So I'm wondering how much longer before Bloomer just calls a timeout to give their guys a rest.
Indeed. Hartman right side, right block extended, pulls up from 10 feet, rims one in and out. Mason Bussey comes in and immediately grabs a rebound. Under 3 to play. McDonell trailing 16-15 late going first half. Nice crossover down the lane, hanging and hitting to retake the lead. Jordan Sikora. A lot of balance in the scoring for McDonell as that's the first basket for Jordan Sikora. Low scoring first half, 17-16 though, McDonell with the lead. 2:39 and counting. Along the baseline, tip pass, Cooper Mittermeier steps in front of it. Now he throws a tip pass of his own, gets it back to Cale Holm, and long cross-court skip and a travel called first. And the officials on top of that one. Exactly 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Side out of bounds for Bloomer in their backcourt. Jordan Sikora facing Hartman, trying to run him into a trap. Hartman having some trouble. Angles a bounce pass to Bischel. Bischel in the backcourt, floats it ahead, and we had a timeout first by Bloomer. We'll step out, be back in 30 seconds. This is McDonell Basketball, WOGO Radio, and the WOGO Sports channel on YouTube. Back in half a minute.
H&R Electric in Chippewa Falls wishes McDonell Basketball the best of luck this season. Just like strong practice habits are the backbone of a championship team, the wiring is the backbone of your home or business. Whether you're a contractor, business owner, or just looking to make some home improvements, H&R Electric is your solution. Call them at 715-723-2977. That's 723-2977. H&R Electric in Chippewa Falls. Proud to back the Max.
Welcome back, McDonell Basketball, WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports YouTube channel. Caleb Swenson, Kurt Galvez with you. Sam Aberley, our producer on site, our camera operator, our producer at the WOGO home base in Halle is Zach Wycheck. McDonell and Bloomer with the visitors leading 17-16. A steal, diving on the floor. Jordan Sikora lost it back to Bloomer, to Hunter Merrick. Merrick down the lane, off the glass and scores. Out of the scramble, Bloomer retakes the lead, and Hunter Merrick has been impressive early on here for the Blackhawks, and officially have him down for 10 points. Carson Galvez left wing to Cooper Mittermeier. Mittermeier to Jordan Sikora. McDonell again has not hit a 3 in the first half. Nice high-low feed to Mason Bussey, and he goes up strong once again. Retakes the lead for McDonell.
Good touch on the glass by Mason there.
Mason with 8 points here in the first half. Long feed into the forecourt for Bloomer. Now Bischel right side. Drops it down to Strand. Strand to Hartman. Hartman, a little push shot from 6 feet is good. Hartman's first basket for Bloomer. Both of these teams very balanced offensively. Bloomer leads 20-19. Offensive foul on an illegal screen for McDonell. It goes against Carson Galvez. His second. Minute 12 to play. Nathan Hazel will check in presumably for the rest of the half here for Carson. 4 team fouls on McDonell, 3 on Bloomer. Both teams have played pretty clean here in the first half. Minute 12 left.
Carson just trying to get Cooper open for that first 3, I think.
Almost there. Another tip pass. Cale Holm diving in front of his own bench, trying to save it. It goes out of bounds to Bloomer. Fast-paced first half, lower scoring, but competitive, as you would expect between two teams right around the top of the conference. Inbounds to Merrick in the right corner, drops it down to Strand. Strand is immediately double knocked away by Hazel, out of bounds. Hazel wanted to campaign, but Strand touched it last and might have had a little bit of an argument there, but the official a better view than us. Hartman will inbound. Finds Merrick right side. Mittermeier on him, and drops it down. Another tip pass by Cale Holm. Tips it to Nathan Hazel. McDonell on the run. A 3-on-3. Hazel right elbow, backs it out. Sikora to Cale Holm, left wing. Kale back up top, Nathan Hazel. Hazel wheeling down the lane with the left hand, no. Offensive rebound, Bussy, no. Gets it back again. Kick out, Sakura for three. Back rim, no. Long push ahead to Merrick. Merrick on the run, layup good. 22-19. Merrick with 12 of Bloomer's 22 points. I thought the backboard was slapped there on the shot by Hazel and could have been an offensive, or could have been a goaltend. Nice high-low feed to Sakura. Again, just a perspective from up here. And Sakura with the finish, he has 4 points. 1 point game with 5 seconds left. Bishola beat the buzzer, rims one in and out. Bussy with the rebound, Kale home from 70 feet, and he hits the curtain, the divider. What a game here in the first half. McDonell trails at the break to Bloomer, 22-21. We're having fun. Hopefully you are as well. Don't forget to share that WOGO Sports YouTube channel with family and friends who might want to see the conclusion of this one, as we could be headed down to the wire. We'll step out and be back in 3 minutes here on WOGO, Halley, Eau Claire, and Chippewa Falls. At the break, it's Bloomer 22, McDonell 21. We're back after this on WOGO Sports and WOGO Sports on YouTube.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Here's what customers are saying about Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating.
We've used Wurzgala for plumbing and HVAC for decades. They're the only ones we trust.
Wurzgala did a fabulous job with my plumbing project. Highly recommend.
They do a great job every time, and they're prompt even in the dead of winter.
Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating would love to earn your trust as well. From that leaky faucet to installing a new furnace or an entire bathroom or kitchen remodel. Free estimates. Call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
Want to reach more local customers? Advertise on WOGO Sports.
Position, but there's a shot by Ethan Foils! A razor sniper shot right there, upper right-hand corner, we're tied.
Another 3 on the way for McDonell. Eli step, bucket for a step from the left wing.
Advertise in WOGO's broadcasts of local high school sports. Call us anytime or click on advertising at WOGO.com.
Welcome back to WOGO Sports coverage of McDonell basketball here on the road at Bloomer. Caleb Swenson, Kurt Galvez with you. Again, subscribe to the new WOGO Sports YouTube channel. We'll get you the leading scores, highlights, analysis all coming up. But impressions of the first half here, Kurt. When we look at this for McDonell, again, we knew it was going to be a competitive game, a close game. We knew that these were going to be two physical teams, and that's what we've seen so far. Just kind of back and forth, and neither team really able to create any significant separation.
Most definitely. What you see too is we're used to a couple threes in the first half. We have not got that yet. Bloomer's got 3 of them. However, my stats, what I've observed and wrote down here, we're winning the turnover battle and the rebound battle. And if we can carry that through in the second half, I think we're going to sit all right because these threes will start to knock down. Kel will start to get open. Cooper will start to get open, and so on and so forth there. So.
And something you mentioned in the first half as well, too, is this Bloomer team not incredibly deep. And so, again, the more we're able to get out and run, even though, again, they've kept pace, McDonell seems to be a lot deeper as Coach Schilling can go probably 9 to 10 deep with a lot of confidence, and eventually that really gets in the legs of your opponent when you're playing a game with this much defensive intensity and this kind of pace.
Exactly. Nathan Hazel comes in, David Anderson especially. These guys come in and they play defense. They're patient with the ball on offense, and they give us that added depth. You look at the first half score sheet here. Zeke Strand, the big guy we've been talking about for Bloomer, he is not on the scorebooks, and it's because of David Anderson and especially Mason Bussey. But when Mason sits out, David Anderson does his job and shuts him down.
They've been doing a phenomenal job on Strand. Hunter Merrick does lead the way for Bloomer. We'll see if our scoring stats compare here, but to have him down for 12 points, including 2 made threes, 5 points for John Bischel, 3 for Oren Burish, and 2 for Jaden Hartman. Again, as Bloomers hit a trio of trays in the first half, too. And once that evens out a little bit, we know that McDonell is a very adept three-point shooting team. You'd hope that the score tilts a little bit in our favor.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, you said Jaden Hartman for 2 there for Bloomer. And I just looked up at McDonell's, and I see Cooper Mittermeier has not touched the scoreboard yet. And those 2 guys, I've seen AAU summer ball for years battle each other, and I think that's going to change a little bit in the second half as well.
We have, I'll see who you have if you got the points down for McDonell just to see. I think I'm missing a basket somewhere. I don't know if you are as well, too, but I have Mason Bussey down for 8 points. And just the way he's rebounding, the way he's playing defense, I mean, just one of the best halves of basketball I've seen so far this season from Mason Bussey.
Oh, big time. The touch down low from early on in the season, it was pretty heavy. It looked like he'd come out the weight room the day before a game and started throwing rocks. But now he's got that nice soft touch. He's putting the ball in. It's very nice, like we said before. He gets that little break and he comes back in, plays hard defense, and he's putting that ball into the hoop today. He's got 8 points, leads the team, looking really good. I am missing a bucket, too.
All right, so I have Jordan Sikora for 5, 2 for Carson Galvez, 2 for Cale Holm, and 2 for Eli Stepp. So I'm assuming that's what you have, and maybe there's somewhere a basket in there that...
That is what I have. I do have Nathan Hazelwood, too.
There we go.
So
there we go.
Maybe
all right.
that's it.
That's the missing basket, yeah.
The older you get, your eyes go.
Well, here's the thing. I already remember which basket Nathan Hazel scored on, and I know that I was queuing that up for one of our highlights here at the half, and that's probably why I didn't write it down. So let's take a listen to those highlights here on WOGO. Here's how the first half sounded on WOGO Sports. Again, WOGO Sports on YouTube, WOGO Radio at 103.1 FM, AM 680, and WOGO.com. Sikora between his legs on the dribble, pulls up, 17-foot jumper, rims in and out. Mason Bussey powers down the rebound, goes up strong and scores. Again, McDonell still looking for their first made three-point basket. They have 95 on the season. Pass caroms off the face of Eli Stepp into Nathan Hazel. Now Eli on the run. Eli Euros down the lane, hangs high off the glass and hits. Stepp from his QB1. Grant, kick out, Nathan Hazel. Hazel, good ball fake, nice take down the lane, high off the glass and scores. Extended, pulls up from 10 feet, rims one in and out. Mason Bussey comes in and immediately grabs a rebound. Under 3 to play. McDonell trailing 16-15 late going first half. Nice crossover down the lane, hanging and hitting to retake the lead. Jordan Sikora. Left wing to Cooper Mittermeier. Mittermeier to Jordan Sikora. McDonell again has not hit a 3 in the first half. Nice high-low feed to Mason Bussey, and he goes up strong once again. Retakes the lead for McDonell.
touch on the glass by Mason there.
Mason. That's how the first half sounded. Second half begins in 1 minute on WOGO Sports.
Building stronger kids, stronger families, and stronger communities. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley offering 3 full-service locations in Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley is open 7 days a week, and membership rates are among the lowest in the area. Find your community with group exercise classes, and the Y welcomes families with kids. Ask about their monthly Parents' Night Out event, Family Fun Zone, and Child Watch service. All free with your Y membership. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley.
At Chippewa Valley Financial Services, they know that taxes and bookkeeping are a necessary part of life and business, but often the last thing you'd like to be working on. With offices in Chippewa Falls and Eau Claire and a full staff of accountants, bookkeepers, and tax preparers, Chippewa Valley Financial Services stands ready to help businesses and individuals, taking away the burden and freeing up your time for what matters most. For taxes, accounting, and bookkeeping, there's only one name you need to know: Chippewa Valley Financial Services.
Welcome back to McDonell Basketball here on WOGO Sports, on the radio and YouTube. Mark your calendars. McDonell Area Catholic School's biggest fundraiser, Spring Spectacular, is happening March 29th, 2025. Get ready for an unforgettable evening to celebrate and support Catholic education. Stay tuned. Exciting details, including the evening's entertainment, are coming soon. Don't miss it. Save the date. Spring Spectacular, March 29th. Caleb Swenson, Kurt Galvez with you here on the road at Bloomer. Sam Aberly, our WOGO camera operator for the WOGO Sports Live video stream. Zach Wycheck back at the WOGO home base in Halley, our radio producer today. And you can watch and listen. McDonell starting out with the basketball, moving left to right. Original starting 5, Cale Holm, Carson Galvez, Jordan Sikora, Cooper Mittermeier, Mason Bussey. McDonell trailing by 1. This battle, we're close to first place. Carson Galvez turns, baby hook, to give McDonell the lead. Nice job. Brings a penetration now. Carson just picked up a quick nickel dimer near midcourt, and that'll be his 3rd foul. He has 4 points, but we'll have to go right to the bench. Now again, we talk about the depth. Nathan Hazel comes in, provides a good spark off the bench, but again, Carson is a starter for a reason, and you want to have him out there, and it's just some of those fouls that just don't want. Missed by Bischel down the lane, back to Strand. Strand looking for his first basket, comes up short with the left hand. Jordan Sikora across the timeline. Close back left side, Nathan Hazel, the sophomore, to Cooper Mittermeier. Again, McDonell has not hit a 3 yet in this game. Mittermeier down the lane, high off the glass, no rebound, pulled down by Bloomer. Warren Burrish with the rebound that time. Jaden Hartman to Hunter Merrick right side, who led all scorers with 12 points in the first half. Just over a minute gone by here in the second. 23-22 McDonell. Hartman just inside the foul line. Nice feed down low to Strand, and there's his first basket and a foul. Got better position on Mason Bussey that time.
Looked like Mason went to help on the drive and didn't see Zeke get behind him there.
24-23. Strand, the lefty, the senior, free throw is good. 25-23, Bloomer retakes the lead. Again, those are the first points for Bloomer's leading scorer, Zeke Strand, leading scorer and rebounder. He now has 3, 25-23. Regis with a 2-point lead. Cale Holm, left corner, looking for a 3, rims in and out, offensive rebound, Nathan Hazel. Pumps once, pumps twice, and foul going up. Nice work there by Hazel, cleaning the offensive glass. Well, plumbing or heating and cooling emergencies don't take days off, and that's why Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating is available 24/7, serving the Chippewa Valley and surrounding areas since 1969. Free throw is good. Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating, call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com. Hazel now has 3 points. His first free throw. The second to try to tie the game, to knot it at 25, 90 seconds in the second half. He's long on that free throw, and rebound pulled down by Oren Burrish, the 6'2 junior. Hartman across the timeline to Bischel. Merrick right side. 1-point lead for Bloomer.
Max in your man-to-man defense here.
Hartman off the screen to Merrick right side. Bishop, quick trigger on a three. Side of the rim, no. Another rebound gobbled up by Mason Bussey. Feed ahead to Cooper Mittermeier. Left wing, Mittermeier. The ball on the string. Work around to Cale Holm via Jordan Sikora. Holm left wing, attacking into the paint. Working against Merrick. Flips it out to Cooper Mittermeier. Low dribble. Able to get it back. 15:45 to go here in the second half. 25-24. McDonell trails by 1. Off the screen from Hazel. Jordan Sikora pulls up. That one misses well. Second attempt at a free throw. No. Offensive rebound flying follow. No for Sikora. Knocked out of bounds to Bloomer. Good work by McDonell, giving themselves rather multiple chances on that possession, but nothing would go down.
Jordan crashed the glass well there. Looked like he was going to put it back up. I think the three ball's in their mind, Caleb.
Maybe I should stop mentioning it. As Strand off the defensive Bussey comes up short with another shot, and Bussey with another rebound. Tipped pass, and Strand with the steal. Look out. Here goes Zeke Strand, and Strand blocked on the way to the hoop by Nathan Hazel. Looked like Strand was winding up to maybe try to throw one down, and Nathan Hazel, a good hard foul to prevent that. Send Strand to the line to make him earn them. First on Nathan Hazel, third on the team here in the second half. First free throw is good. White City Glass salutes all the hardworking Chippewa Falls athletes. For all your windshield glass and garage door needs, call White City Glass of Chippewa Falls. Proud sponsor of Chi High and McDonell High School Sports on WOGO for over 30 years. And a salute to all the hardworking athletes from White City Glass. Strand misses the first, so he's 1 for 2 from the foul line. The lefty, the second attempt, too strong. Hazel with the rebound. So an even better looking foul now by Nathan Hazel, as what looked like an easy layup or dunk ends up with no points for Bloomer. Sikora back to Cooper Mittermeier, gives him a screen. Mittermeier to Sikora. Sikora goes between his legs against Bischel at the foul line, pulls it back out. Right side, Cooper Mittermeier. So Sikora repositions, backing his man down in the lane to Cooper. Cooper right side, launches for three, and there it is! First triple of the night for McDonell.
That's going to get Cooper going.
27-25 the max. Cooper Mittermeier's first points as well. 2-point lead for McDonell. Strand backing his man down, kick out to Bischel. Bischel to answer for three, too strong. Long rebound tracked down by Nathan Hazel. Feed to Cale Holm in the right corner. Strand comes out on him. Cale slides a bounce pass to Mason Bussey, and a timeout taken by head coach Adam Schilling. We'll take it with him. We are back in 30 seconds on WOGO Sports. This is McDonell Basketball.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the mid-size SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle.
Contact State Farm agent Michelle Mua in Chippewa Falls for a free quote. MichelleMua.com.
Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Welcome back. WOGO's coverage of McDonell boys basketball, WOGO Radio, and the WOGO Sports channel on YouTube. Always appreciate a subscription. McDonell leading 27-25, just over 4 minutes into the second half here on the road at Bloomer. Cooper Mittermeier for his second three in a row, rims in and out. Offensive rebound, Jordan Sikora. Sikora going right back up, hangs and hits.
Nice move by Jordan there.
29-25, that's the largest lead McDonell's had in a while. And we'll have a whistle and a foul as the Max double team Hartman along the baseline. And they got Cale Holm with that one. Jordan Sikora with 7 points now unofficially. That was the first foul on Cale Holm, but the team's fourth.
Yeah, he went to try to steal the ball, but he jumped doing it. Right on the baseline there. We got full court pressure going on, so I'm sure he was antsy to get that turnover in there.
Merrick to Strand. Strand backing down, twisting in the lane. Took some contact. I think Nathan Hazel will be called for that one as he came over for the double with 13:33.
Oh, Mason.
Well, Mason Bussey picks up the foul, so that's his second. And he's been doing an excellent job battling Strand, rebounding and scoring tonight as well, as Strand gets a nice roll on the first free throw. 29-26, McDonell now leads by 3. Strand has 4 points. He is 2 of 4 from the foul line. Second free throw looks good, is good. Notched a pair that time. 2-point ball game once again, 29-27 McDonell. Nathan Hazel, left wing, back up top, Cooper Mittermeier to Jordan Sikora. Sikora attacking into the lane against Hartman. Kick out to Cooper Mittermeier, and he lost the handle on the pass out of bounds. Well, when you're looking for a financial partner who has your best interest in mind, stop by Royal Credit Union. Royal's there to help you reach your financial goals and gives great advice that you can trust. See everything Royal Credit Union has to offer at rcu.org. That's rcu.org. Strand takes a shovel pass in the paint, elevates, goes over Bussey, lost it out of bounds off the miss. Last touch by McDonell. So Bloomer will get a little extra possession here. Chippewa Auto Body and Service here to help. Located behind Burger King, Chippewa Auto Body and Service, your local choice for vehicle repair, body work, tires, and beautiful detailing. Free car wash with every oil change. Chippewa Auto Body and Service. Back into Strand. Again, elevates and scores with the left hand to tie the game. He's finding his spots and finding a little bit more of his groove. A 16-point per game scorer, Zeke Strand, his second field goal. 29-29, under 13 to go here in the second half. Nathan Hazel. Cale Holm. Holm attacking into the paint. Pass tipped out to Mason Bussey to Jordan Sikora. Sikora guarded closely by Hartman. Hazel right wing. Hands off to Cooper Mittermeier. Gives him a little bit of a slip screen. Working against Bischel to Mason Bussey up top. 12:30 on the clock now. Right side. Jordan Sikora. Spinning at the right elbow, backing Hartman down, double team comes, Mason Bussey rotates left side, gives a screen to Cooper Mittermeier. Mittermeier to Hazel. Hazel down the lane, held up, and a foul.
We're getting the ball in the paint there. They collapse, sometimes double, sometimes triple.
Really feel like both of these coaches have to be very happy with the defense that's being played here. Not a lot of easy buckets in this one. Inbounds to Cale Holm. Carson Galvez came back into the game for Mason Bussey to get a breather. Cooper Mittermeier right side to Carson. Galvez right side against Strand. Lost the handle for a moment, back to Cooper. Rotate left side, Sikora. Holding, looking into the post. Nothing there yet. Right side, Nathan Hazel in the right corner. Long cross-court skip, Carson Galvez. Carson pumps, attacking the lane, comes to a jump stop, angles up to the basket. No, rebound Strand. Whistle in the backcourt, out of bounds to Bloomer after Cale Holm collision knocked the ball flying. Quality Propane and Fuels, Northern Wisconsin's trusted propane supplier since 1996. Residential, commercial, and industrial quality propane always brings you the latest technology, as we have another whistle and a travel on Bloomer. Again, residential, commercial, industrial since 1996. Quality Propane and Fuels brings you competitive rates, the latest technology to keep your family safe and cut energy costs. Call 723-9490. Stop by or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com. We are knotted at 29 apiece. McDonell with the basketball. Post feed, left block extended. Jordan Sikora picks up the dribble. Looking, floats it back out to Cale Holm. Up top, Cooper Mittermeier. Mittermeier rotates back to Holm, left wing. Jordan Sikora finds Carson Galvez, has some good position there, bodying his man up. Back out to Sikora. Sikora flips back to Carson. Galvez spins into the lane, goes up strong, stripped to the basketball, knocked out of bounds. Should be McDonell ball, and the officials collaborate quickly and get that right. Hartman, quick hands.
They had him on the arm there for a little while, but like you said before, they got a better view than we do.
Yeah, possible call could have been made, but again, it's haven't been a lot of fouls so far in this game as they've kind of let this defensive matchup play out. 5 whistles so far on McDonell, though, in the second half. Just 2 on Bloomer. 29 apiece. 10:45 and counting to go here in the second half. Sikora up top to Cooper Mittermeier. Cale Holm left side, rotates to the left corner. Carson Galvez through a dangerous pass, knocked out of bounds, last touched by Jordan Sikora.
And he forced that one there.
Back to Bloomer. They have a chance to take the lead. They'll be inbounding against full court pressure. Burrish inbounds to Merrick, gets it right back. Burrish flips back to Merrick. And he finds Hartman. Hartman will take it across the timeline. 10:25 to go here in Bloomer. 29-29. Great Western Cloverbelt Conference game. Hartman down the lane and beat his man to the hoop and scored. Jaden Hartman, quick first step there. Cooper Mittermeier for 3 to answer. Nicked it off the front of the rim. Looked online. Under 10 to go. 31-29, Bloomer with a 2-point lead. Jaden Hartman up top to Merrick. Merrick back beyond the arc. Cooper Mittermeier staying right in front of him. Cale Holm steps in front of a pass. Now Holm is loose. Holm down the lane, dumps it off. Cooper Mittermeier challenged on the rim. Shot won't fall. And a whistle on McDonell called with a foul.
Great pass by Cale there.
2-on-1. And the Macs were not able to finish and then pick up the last foul they had to give. Timeout on the floor. It's a 60-second break. We're back in 1 minute. This is McDonell basketball on WOGO.
Save smarter and grow your funds faster with a certificate from Royal Credit Union. Royal's 4.25% 9-month certificate has no minimum opening balance and a locked-in rate for a guaranteed return at maturity. Open a 4.25% APY 9-month certificate at any Royal office or online at rcu.org/certificate saver. Early withdrawal penalties could reduce earnings and principal. APY accurate as of 12/5/24, insured by NCUA.
Quality Propane and Fuels, Northern Wisconsin's trusted propane supplier since 1996. At Quality Propane, we're committed to the highest level of service for all our customers, residential, commercial, and industrial. Quality Propane always brings you competitive rates through our strong focus on efficiency, and we use the very latest technology to keep your family safe and cut energy costs. Payment programs available to fit any situation. Call 723-9490. Stop by the office or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
40 seconds before we reach the halfway point of the second half. Caleb Swenson, Kurt Galvez with you. WOGO Radio and the all-new WOGO Sports YouTube channel. This is McDonell boys basketball on the road at Bloomer. Hard-fought game so far. Bloomer leading 31-29 with the basketball after McDonell just committed their last foul they had to give. They have committed 6, so bonus the rest of the way for the Blackhawks, and only 2 whistles against Bloomer here in the second half. That could be significant. Bischel wheels just outside the paint to Strand. Strand looking for a guard and floats it back out to Hartman. Going out of the Bloomer timeout. Hartman attacking into the paint. Drops it back out to John Bischel. Bischel to Strand. High post. Spinning. Trying to go between a couple defenders. Up with the left hand and scores.
Looked like he got away with a travel there a little bit. His foot slipped, but he finished.
No call, and so it's a 4-point lead for Bloomer, 33-29. The points at a premium. Left open for 3. No, for Cooper Mittermeier. Out of bounds. Last touched by Bloomer. There's Jordan Sikora fighting off Strand for that one. Strand doesn't agree with the call, but the official right on top of it. Cale Holm will take a break. Grant Smiskey back in. Cooper Mittermeier right of the circle against Bischel. 33-29. McDonell down 4. Jordan Sikora drives, goes baseline, reverse, no. Missed with the left hand. Every shot has been challenged.
Good move by Jordan. Hopefully he just stays confident.
Hartman will flip up top to Bischel. Right side, Jaden Hartman. Howard puts it on the floor with the left hand, down the lane, attacks, misses one at the rim, lost out of bounds to McDonell. And the Max will inbound. And actually we had a whistle and a foul. And let's see who they got with that one. I think it was Strand. His first, team's third. Grant Smiskey across the timeline. Between the wheels up top. Again, McDonell, their third game in 5 days, I believe it would be, all on the road. Cooper Mittermeier up top, swings right side, Carson Galvez. Carson lines up for three, shot of the rim, no. Hazel, another offensive rebound. Nathan Hazel flips back out to Grant Smiskey. Straight on, 4-3, front rim, no. Rebound to Strand.
Good look by Grant.
7:38, still a lot of time to play in this one. 4-point lead for Bloomer, but the way this game's going, you really don't want to get down by more than a couple baskets, it would seem. Strand loses it for a moment up top. Now attacking down the left side of the lane, floats one out to Hartman. Strand giving Hartman a screen, now rolling to the basket. Hartman drops it down to Burish. Instead, Burish missed one at the rim, blocking the way up with Strand, but a foul. Strand will go back to the line, shooting a pair. Well, it's time to call Western Plumbing and Heating for that long overdue bathroom remodel. Treat yourself to a walk-in shower or jacuzzi, or finally add that extra bathroom that you've been doing without. First free throw good for Strand. Call Western Plumbing and Heating for a free estimate, 839-0707, 839-0707, or wersgala.com. Strand has scored all his points here in the second half. 34-29, second free throw is short. Rebound batted through several pairs of hands, ends up in Carson Galvez's mitts. 5-point game, 34-29, McDonell down 5, just over 7 minutes to play here in Bloomer. Grant Smiskey left wing. Up top to Carson between the wheels, right side, Cale Holm. Holm working against Merrick, finds Grant Smiskey. Jordan Secor calling for it in the post, they can't get it to him. Cale Holm now finds Mason Bussey. Bussey against Strand. Kick out, Carson Galvez. Right corner feed, Jordan Secor. Jordan drops it down to Carson, ripped away from behind, but a foul on Hartman, and that's the fourth whistle against Bloomer, as the foul's evening up just a little bit more. McDonell will inbound from the baseline. Jordan Secor up top to Cale Holm. Holm to Grant Smiskey. Smiskey finds Carson Galvez straddling the arc left side. Under 6.5 minutes to go, 34-29. Bloomer still leads by 5. Cale Holm right wing against Merrick. Flips to Jordan Secor. Finds Grant Smiskey. Smiskey attacking into the paint just inside the foul line. Will back it up between the wheels. Right side, Carson Galvez. Carson comes to a jump stop, swings to Jordan Secor. Jordan driving in hard, hangs and hits. There's a well-earned basket for McDonell. We're back within 3. Jordan Secor taking Hartman to the hoop. 34-31. Bischel for 3, rims in and out. Mason Bussey pulls down another rebound. Secor across the timeline to Carson Galvez. Carson driving baseline, finds Bussey, weak side. Bussey scores. 1-point ball game. Double-digit points for Mason Bussey. A scramble for the basketball far side of the floor, and a whistle going to go against McDonell.
Not sure about that one, but both boys diving for the ball there.
And again, with one of those calls in this situation, now it sends Bloomer to the line, and also the 8th foul for McDonell, so brings the Blackhawks even closer to double bonus. Still a single bonus here in the free throw. Ball don't lie, as Rasheed Wallace would say. Still a 1-point ball game, 34-33. Bloomer with the lead. Jordan Secor for 3, and the lead rims in and out. Rebound batted down. Grant Smiskey touch pass to Carson Galvez. He's doubled, wraps one out to Cale Holm. Holm, a deep 3 right side. Rims in and out. Rebound tap to Smiskey, to Galvez, a miss. Mason Bussey fighting for it underneath, and Smiskey takes it back out of there. Grant Smiskey up top against Hunter Merrick. Jordan Secor right side. Secor to Cale Holm. Holm passes up the 3, right back to Jordan. Jordan, good feed, and goes up strong. And he will earn a trip to the line with a chance to tie or take the lead. What a frenetic sequence there.
I got goosebumps there, Caleb.
Again, McDonell just battling.
Yeah, that was huge.
34-33.
You see Kale's eyes looking at the rim. He's going to knock one of these down, one of these threes down.
It's coming. Free throw from Sikora. Back rim, no. 4:52 remaining, 34-33. The McDonell student section, many of the girls basketball team over there. With the spirit fingers. Sikora doesn't tie the game. Knocked out of bounds, no. Bloomer able to save. So 2 misses from the free throw line there for McDonell, and it's Bloomer basketball still maintaining the slimmest of leads. 1 point. Hartman up top. Cooper Mittermeier about to come back in the game for Adam Schilling. Hartman goes behind his back between his legs right side against Jordan Sikora. So often the defensive stopper for this McDonell team. Merrick flips back to Hartman. Hartman up top off the screen from Strand. Hartman, kick out, Bischel for 3. Rims in and out. Long rebound, tracked down by Strand. He beat McDonell to it. Out ball! Grant Smiskey ties up Hartman. Possession arrow still favors Bloomer, but Grant Smiskey able to at least get the switch on that. 4:14 to play. 34-33, Bloomer with the lead. Burrish to inbound, finds Strand. Strand 30 feet from the bucket, puts it on the floor with the right hand. Backing his man down, Strand, tough shot along the baseline, no! Bossy gobbles up another rebound. Hands it behind his back to Cooper Mittermeier. Push ahead to Jordan Sikora. Sikora down the lane, spins. Kick out, Carson Galvez. Galvez down the lane, pocket bounce pass, Mason Bossy! McDonell retakes the lead. What a dime drop by Carson Galvez, and Mason Bossy up strong once again. 35-34, McDonell retakes the lead by 1. Hartman up top. Off the screen from Strand. Strand rolls to the hoop, nothing there. Hartman back to Strand, out beyond the arc left wing. Mason Bussy's going to give him a wide berth there. Strand trying to back in on Bussy. Spins, kick out Bischel. Bischel with the right-handed dribble. Finds Strand. Strand, triple team, throws him up the left hand. No, but a foul.
Saw travel there.
Not sure there. But Strand will get a trip to the line, and he is breathing hard. That was the 9th team foul on McDonell and the 4th on Carson Galvez. First free throw, no good for Strand. 3:12 to go. 1 point lead for McDonell. Strand, the lefty senior, to tie the game. He will not, but Hartman comes down with an offensive rebound. Oh, he beat McDonell to the basketball. Hartman double left side, and a timeout taken by Coach Keenan Dahl. 30-second timeout. We're back in half a minute. A fight to the finish here in Bloomer.
At Post Glass and Mirror, quality comes first. Maybe you need a beautiful storefront window or a show-stopping custom shower door. Post Glass and Mirror can custom cut glass and mirrors and offers quick replacement of fogged or broken windows. And if your windshield takes a hit, they offer free mobile service and can recalibrate the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for all makes and models. Post Glass and Mirror is also hiring auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. For commercial, home, and auto glass, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls.
Welcome back to Max Basketball. Caleb Swenson, Kurt Galvez with you. Zach Wycheck, our producer and board operator at the WOGO Studios in Halley. Our camera operator for the live video stream, WOGO Sports on YouTube, is Sam Aberly. Good to have you with us. A 1-point game here on a Saturday afternoon in Bloomer. The Blackhawks with the basketball. Your McDonell Max lead 35-34 with just over 3 minutes remaining. Coming out of the Keenan Dahl timeout. Burrish up top to Hartman. Hartman fires left side. Will work down to the left block. Strand. Strand finds Bischel. Bischel throws it off the toe of Carson Galvez and out of bounds. And someone is going to have to chase that basketball down into the hallway. .251 Left to play. Bloomer will inbound with Hartman along the baseline, standing on that E in Bloomer along the black painted baseline. Hartman flips right side to Bischel. Bischel, high, dangerous feed to Burrish. Burrish along the baseline, back to Strand. Strand flips one over to Bischel. Bischel pulls up from 10 feet, good. Bloomer retakes the lead. Didn't look like Bischel initially wanted that shot, but they left him open and he took it. 36-35, McDonell down 1. Under 2.5 to go. Carson Galvez right side, Cooper Mittermeier finds Jordan Sikora, right block. Sikora flip out to Carson Galvez. Galvez at the foul line, shoots to Sikora. Sikora bodying up his man. Offensive foul call on Jordan Sikora. That was a flop. That was an absolute flop. Goodness. Wow. I'm not sure. We'll just leave it at that. But 36-35, McDonell down 1, and now Bloomer with the basketball. Any foul by McDonell puts the Blackhawks at the line for a double bonus. Hartman, kick out right side. Merrick for 3, rims in and out. Fight for the rebound, saved by Bussey to Cooper Mittermeier. What a huge rebound from Mason Bussey, tiptoeing along the baseline. Jordan Sikora up top to Cooper Mittermeier. Mittermeier, hesitation with the dribble, swings left side. Jordan Sikora back to Cooper. Minute 40 to play. 36-35, McDonell down 1. Sikora left wing, jabbing, probing, just outside the paint. Hartman bodying up on him. Carson Galvez for 3, off the side of the rim. Long rebound, can't be tracked down in time by Mason Bussey. He's being held up, battling with Zeke Strand.
Good out of his hands.
Minute 27 left. McDonell will employ some full court pressure here. Everyone but the inbounder, Burrish. Find Merrick. Merrick down the lane, flip to Strand. Strand up with the left hand. No, fight for the rebound. It's loose. Strand kicked it out of bounds. No. Oh my goodness. The official says it was out on McDonell. That very clearly went off the heel of Strand's shoe. Again, I'll just be quiet. 1:19 left. 36-35, they're going to clean some moisture up on the floor.
Need another stop.
One-point lead for Bloomer. The Blackhawks have the basketball. Any foul by McDonell puts them at the line, shooting 2 in the double bonus. Bloomer still has 1 foul left to give. Caleb Swenson, Kurt Galvez with you. WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. Hartman to inbound, finds Strand. Strand attacking and rolls one in with the left hand. And that's a big-time basket for Bloomer, makes it a 3-point ball game. Strand has been strong in the second half. Cooper Mittermeier up top to Carson Galvez. Galvez pulls it up just inside the foul line, back out to Cale Holm. Holm swings to Carson, left side, Jordan Sikora. Under a minute to play. McDonell down 3, 38-35. Right side, Cale Holm. Holm, a tough 3 off the side of the backboard. Mason Bussey fights down the rebound. Cooper Mittermeier up top with 43 seconds left. Jordan Sikora, Carson Galvez left side. 38 seconds left. Cale Holm, left wing, another tough 3, and that one off the side of the rim, no. Down low, a blocking foul call on McDonell, despite the fact that an elbow was thrown by Burrish. And honestly, I don't know what you can do if you can't get a call and can't hit a shot, and the lid's been on the basket for McDonell, and unfortunately, the calls that seem to be 50-50, I just need to shut up, but a lot of these calls that seem to be in between have not gone our way. 31.3 remaining. Coach Schilling upset, giving the official an earful. Well, let's take a break and tell you here that if you're looking for a bright start for your little one, McDonell Area Catholic Schools is accepting applications For the 2025-26 school year, St. Charles Preschool and Primary School has openings in 3K, 4K, and kindergarten programs. Qualifying families can attend tuition-free through the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program. When you apply by April 17th, give your child an exceptional Catholic liberal arts education in a caring small class environment. But hurry, spaces are limited. Visit McDonell-area-Catholic-Schools.org or call 715-723-0538 today. Burrish, the free throw is short. So right now, still a one-possession game. It's a double bonus, so Burrish will have another shot at it here. Free throw. Rims out, and Bussey with the rebound. McDonell still alive. Down 38-35. Cooper Mittermeier up top. Mittermeier off the screen from Cale Holm. Gives it to Cale, and Cale is raked across the arm by Hartman. That was the last foul to give for Bloomer. We'll see if Coach Dahl wants to play the fouling game here or not. Up 3. I think they'd probably just opt to play defense here.
Yeah, I mean, even if we get a quick 2 here, they haven't shot the free throws well.
Jordan Sikora across the timeline. Sikora attacking, shoots to Cooper Mittermeier. Mittermeier for 3, off the front of the rim. No, rebound fought for. Bussey had it, took it away. Jump ball called, possession to McDonell.
Quick whistle. Quick whistle.
11.4 seconds left. And now if you're McDonell, you still have time for a quick 2. Timeout taken. 60-second timeout. We're back. Back in a minute here on WOGO Sports. McDonell basketball down 3.
H&R Electric in Chippewa Falls wishes McDonell basketball the best of luck this season. Just like strong practice habits are the backbone of a championship team, the wiring is the backbone of your home or business. Whether you're a contractor, business owner, or just looking to make some home improvements, H&R Electric is your solution. Call them at 715-723-2977. That's 723-2977. H&R Electric in Chippewa Falls. Proud to back the Max.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Leibrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
A hard-fought battle down to the finish here for McDonell. 11.4 seconds left. They are inbounding from the baseline, trailing 38-35. Cale Holm will inbound. Finds Jordan Sikora. Sikora to Cooper Mittermeier. Mittermeier with 8 seconds. With 6 to Jordan Sikora. They find Cale Holm. Holm, a tough shot to beat the buzzer. No. Rebound batted up. And hit zeros as the Bloomer Blackhawks defeat McDonell 38-35. Game in which the Macs couldn't quite find their sync offensively. Got to give a lot of credit to Bloomer for that. Hard-fought defensive game. Again, McDonell on the road this week against Durand, Arkansas, then against Fall Creek, and then against Bloomer. Win 2 out of those 3, but came up just short here in this one. And we'll step out and be back in 3 minutes here on WOGO Sports with your Post-Glass Post-Game Show, brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Quality service at affordable prices for commercial, home, and auto glass. Visit postglassandmirror.com. We're back in 3. This is McDonell basketball on WOGO.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated. Online at stelterincorporated.com.
Yep, it's cold. And as you're spending extra time indoors, you realize it's time for a change. No, not a tropical getaway. Something a little more practical, like that long overdue bathroom remodel from Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Treat yourself to a walk-in shower or jacuzzi. How about finally adding that extra bathroom in the basement? Call Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating for a free estimate and make the dream happen.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Remember when you were a kid and broke that window? Remember how bad you felt when Mom and Dad found out? Mom made everything okay with hot cookies. Dad called White City Glass to fix it. That was years ago. When someone little you know breaks one of your windows, bake the cookies and call White City Glass. They're in the business of fixing broken glass of any kind. White City Glass, helping people of all ages since 1967.
Want to reach more local customers? Advertise on WOGO Sports.
Position, but there's a shot by Ethan Foils. A razor sniper shot right there, upper right-hand corner. We're tied.
Another three on the way for McDonell. Eli
Eli.
step, bucket for step from the left wing.
Advertise in WOGO's broadcasts of local high school sports. Call us anytime or click on advertising at WOGO.com.
The Y, where your membership comes with an entire community. Now with 3 full-service membership branches in Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley membership rates are among the lowest in the area. Child Watch, monthly Parents' Night Out events, family fun zones, group exercise classes, including yoga, and much more are all free with your YMCA membership. Learn more about the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley at www.ymca-cv.org.
We welcome you into the Post Glass post-game show brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. They're now hiring for auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. Join the team today. Click on careers at postglassandmirror.com. Caleb Swenson, Kurt Galvez with you on WOGO Radio and WOGO Sports on YouTube. And Kurt, again, we expected a hard-fought battle here, and it went down to the wire, and certainly a lot of emotion in this one when you see the way Bloomer celebrated after winning this. They knew this was not going to be an easy game with McDonell, again, winning 7 in a row, but Bloomer now 7-3 on the season, McDonell 10-5, and still everything in front of them in terms of what they want in the conference, but this one certainly does sting a little bit because it was a conference loss.
Most definitely, and I mean, just looking at it, I was saying earlier, the older you get, your eyes get worse, but I'm looking at my score sheet from a little bit of a distance here, and I only see 1 3 made by the Max, and that's not normal. So, Bloomer pulled this one out. We had a few bad calls, but at the end of the day, you look at the score, exactly what we expected. Defensive game. Mason Bussey had his best game
phenomenal.
of the season. And I just look at the score and I go, you know what? We get to play him again, and we get to play him at our house.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a different atmosphere there and a different ball game.
Yeah, and again, I'll pause a moment to say you cannot have games without officials, and so
Exactly.
You probably can see from time to time we do this. We love our boys, we love our girls, we love our Max and Chi High as well too. So again, in the heat of the moment, again, don't mean to criticize officiating, but there were some calls that, at least from our perspective, it seemed like maybe went against McDonell when they easily could have been called the other way too. But again,
it would have gave us another shot, but we still weren't making our shots.
Yeah, and that was just kind of the happenstance here today, is that shots that normally go in at a pretty good clip for McDonell. They hit 95 threes coming into this game, 33% from downtown. They only made 1 3, and I don't believe that's happened yet this season, where only 1 3 has been made in the first 14 games of the season. So again, some calls that you were hoping maybe would go your way instead in a tight game. You give Bloomer some extra chances. You take away some chances from yourself, and you're just not scoring at the rate you normally would. Just all of those things add up to a 3-point loss, but still a very entertaining basketball game here. Absolutely.
Yeah, you look at the stats here. Zeke Strand, all 10 points in the second half. The Bloomer Blackhawks, 7 missed free throws is what I got. And yeah, we missed 4, but that tells me that the guys, both teams, playing lights out defense, and they're tired at the line. But you got to make the free throw still.
Yeah.
But I think the next game, I think it'll change. I mean, there was some glimpses of good defense, and glimpses of Mason Bussey shows what he can do. And I think if that carries on, we're gonna be fine.
Absolutely. Again, the whole inside-outside for McDonell too. When you have a player like Mason Bussey playing at the level he was. Again, we'll dive into the leading scorers here. 12 points for Hunter Merrick, 12 points for Zeke Strand is what I had down at least. And all of those in the second half for Strand, all of them in the first half for Merrick. So showing off some of the balance for Bloomer, but also, again, Merrick was the one who kind of beat you in the first half, and McDonell shut the door on that. Unfortunately, that led to some opportunities for Strand. And again, he's a great player, a senior, and he was just going to get his in the second half. But my goodness, they made him work for him. And you mentioned those 7 missed free throws. We saw Strand, again, breathing hard. Yeah, he got his points and was a big reason why Bloomer pulled this one out. But the work that Mason Bussey and David Anderson did on him today, the double teams from Nathan Hazel, I mean, they
great job.
Made him expend every ounce of effort.
Yeah, you look at it. If you need trees cut down at your house, those are the 3-4 boys that you want to call. But yeah, great job by all of them. And the other hats off. You're seeing a little bit more of a attitude from Jordan Secor to say, you know what, I can get the ball to the rim.
Yeah.
And you saw glimpses of that. Second half, Grant Smiskey, a part of the shutting down Hunter Merrick. I watched that for a while, and I was like, okay, get Grant back in there. Give these guys a breather. But Coach Schilling knows what he's doing, and he knows his guys, and very well coached from both teams.
Absolutely. And again, Coach Keenan Dahl, so many years at New Auburn, and really is doing a phenomenal job here at Bloomer. His team, again, is now 7-3 and in a tie for first place with Stanley Boyd in the Western Cloverbelt Conference. McDonell, just their second conference loss, so again, a lot still in front of the Max as well, too, to make a play for that Western Cloverbelt Conference title. So 12 points apiece for Hunter Merrick and Zeke Strand, 7 for John Bischel, 4 for Jaden Hartman, and 3 for Oren Burrish to round out the scoring for Bloomer. On the other side, for McDonell, 7 different players scoring. Just one in double digits tonight, this afternoon, rather, and that was Mason Bussey. And again, Mason easily a double-double today, and 12 points, double-digit rebounds, I am sure. I think he had a block or 2 in there and just some phenomenal defense as well. Rotated the ball well. Just an excellent game for Mason Bussey. 9 points for Jordan Secor, as you saw, again, as he pushed things offensively a little bit more, too, and such a great defensive player. But when Jordan is scoring, that makes everything else better. 4 for Carson Galvez. Again, he battled foul trouble all throughout this day and did not get the minutes he normally would. 3 for Nathan Hazel, 3 for Cooper Mittermeier. The lone 3-point make of the afternoon for McDonell was credit to Cooper Mittermeier, 2 for Eli Stepp, and 2 for Cale Holm. Goodness, I mean, you look at that, too. I mean, Cale's averaging over 13 points per game and scored 2. Cooper Mittermeier's averaging double digits per game, scored 3. So
I look at Cale, Cooper, Carson, you would expect somewhere in there. Those guys got to average their 8-9 at least in a game like this.
And want to make sure, again, to give credit to Coach Dahl and Bloomer, they play some phenomenal defense.
Yes.
But at the same time, it could be maybe a little fatigue setting in for McDonell. Their third road game, again, played on the road, Tuesday night, Thursday night, and now here Saturday afternoon in this rescheduled game because of the snowstorm earlier. It just, you don't want to make excuses, but you still say, you know what, this maybe was some of both. Credit to the Blackhawks defense, and then maybe a little just fatigue and road warrior weariness setting in as well.
A shooter could shoot well all the time, but at the same time, you get those games where you don't have your feet under you, and you miss 1, you miss 2, and then all of a sudden it sets in your mind, and it's contagious. I thought when Cooper hit that one, Kel was going to start to go, and Carson was going to start to go, and those guys would start hitting a couple threes, but it just never happened, and I think it was hats off to Bloomer's defense.
Certainly sets up again for a great rematch in Chippewa Falls coming up. It's why it's great with these conference rivalries, these conference games. You get to see everybody twice. We're going to take another 2-minute break here on the Post Glass Postgame Show, brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls, postglassandmirror.com. We've got your postgame highlights coming up. McDonell falls on the road 38-35 here at Bloomer. We're back in 2 minutes on WOGO.
Yep, it's cold. And as you're spending extra time indoors, you realize it's time for a change. No, not a tropical getaway. Something a little more practical, like that long overdue bathroom remodel from Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Treat yourself to a walk-in shower or jacuzzi. How about finally adding that extra bathroom in the basement? Call Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating for a free estimate and make the dream happen.
We serve to serve again. Wurzgala Company.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Want to reach more local customers? Advertise on WOGO Sports.
Position, but there's a shot by Ethan Foils. A razor sniper shot right there, upper right-hand corner. We're tied.
Another three on the way for McDonell. Eli Steph, bucket for Steph from the left wing.
Advertise in WOGO's broadcasts of local high school sports. Call us anytime or click on advertising at WOGO.com.
The Y, where your membership comes with an entire community. Now with 3 full-service membership branches in Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley membership rates are among the lowest in the area. Child Watch, monthly Parents Night Out events, family fun zones, group exercise classes, including yoga, and much more are all free with your YMCA membership. Learn more about the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley at www.ymca-cv.org.
Welcome back to the Post Glass Postgame Show, brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Caleb Swenson, Kurt Galvez with you here on WOGO 103.1 FM, AM 680, and WOGO.com, WOGO Halley, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls. Again, streaming live on YouTube this afternoon with so many of our Chi-High McDonell games recently. WOGO Sports is the channel on YouTube. If you're willing to subscribe, then you never miss a Chi-High or McDonell WOGO broadcast. Thank you to our producer on site here, that's Sam Aberley, our camera operator for so many of these WOGO new live video streams. Also, thank you to our producer and board operator at the WOGO home base in Halley, Zach Wycheck. I want to give a shout out as well to Mike and the crew at MacMan and Eau Claire, as they've been hooking us up with equipment to test out on the live video stream and have been just above and beyond helpful. It's why doing business with local business owners is the only way to go. So a shout out to Mike and the crew at MacMan in Eau Claire. Let's take a listen to how the second half sounded here on WOGO Sports. Your second half highlights on WOGO sounded like this. Cooper Mittermeier. So Sikora repositions, backing his man down in the lane to Cooper. Cooper right side, launches for three, and there it is! First triple of the night for McDonell.
That's going to get Cooper going.
McDonell leading 27-25, just over 4 minutes into the second half here on the road at Bloomer. Cooper Mittermeier for his second three in a row, rims in and out. Offensive rebound, Jordan Sikora. Sikora going right back up, hangs and hits.
Nice move by Jordan there.
20 inside the foul line, will back it up between the wheels. Right side, Carson Galvez. Carson comes to a jump stop, swings to Jordan Sikora. Jordan driving in hard, hangs and hits. There's a well-earned basket for McDonell. We're back within three. Jordan Sikora taking Hartman to the hoop. 1 point ball game. Double-digit points for Mason Bussey. A scramble ball game. Driving base. Bills down another rebound. Sikora across the timeline to Carson Galvez. Carson driving baseline, finds Bussey, weak side. Bussey scores. 1 point ball game. Double-digit points for Mason Bussey. The rebound. Hands it behind his back to Cooper Mittermeier. Push ahead to Jordan Sikora. Sikora down the lane, spins. Kick out, Carson Galvez. Galvez down the lane. Pocket bounce pass, Mason Bussey! McDonell retakes the lead. What a dime drop by Carson Galvez, and Mason Bussey up strong once again. And that's how the second half sounded. We'll take our final break in a moment, but Kurt, just going back for a moment, you mentioned here on the post-game show that this was probably the best game of the season for Mason Bussey, and I think it'd be hard to argue with that, too. Again, he was just an animal out there in the best possible way, but when you add scoring to that as well, too. Normally we see him as a great rebounder, strong physical presence there in the paint on defense, but the soft touch that we saw tonight around the basket, I'm not sure what his shooting percentage was, but it was very high.
Yeah, very high, and you hope that this is the game that carries him on the rest of the way and boost his confidence for sure. I think we're going to be okay, though.
Absolutely. I think so as well, too. We'll take a final 2-minute break and wrap things up. This is the Post-Game Show brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls, postglassandmirror.com. Back in 2 to tie things up from Bloomer. McDonell falls on the road to the Blackhawks 38-35.
At Post Glass and Mirror, quality comes first. Maybe you need a beautiful storefront window or a show-stopping custom shower door. Post Glass and Mirror can custom cut glass and mirrors and offers quick replacement of fogged or broken windows. And if your windshield takes a hit, they offer free mobile service and can recalibrate the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for all makes and models. Post Glass and Mirror is also hiring auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. For commercial, home, and auto glass, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls.
H&R Electric in Chippewa Falls wishes McDonell basketball the best of luck this season. Just like strong practice habits are the backbone of a championship team, the wiring is the backbone of your home or business. Whether you're a contractor, business owner, or just looking to make some home improvements, H&R Electric is your solution. Call them at 715-723-2977. That's 723-2977. H&R Electric in Chippewa Falls. Proud to back the Max.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Leibrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
We tie things up now on the WOGO Sports Post-Game Show. Again, the WOGO Sports Live YouTube channel, WOGO Radio as well. We'll get a podcast of this one available a little later at WOGO.com. A quick look ahead at our WOGO Sports calendar. Next week on Monday, we'll have McDonell girls basketball. They will host Amory. That'll be a 6:55 start here on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on the radio as well. The following night on Tuesday, CFM Chippewa Falls Menominee girls hockey against the Western Wisconsin Stars, 6:40 with Greg Stewart on the call. Then on Thursday, Chi-High boys hockey against River Falls. And next Friday night finishes out a busy week here on WOGO. It'll be the McDonell boys against Eau Claire Regis. And that'll be a chance, we talk about rematches, that'll be a chance for McDonell to avenge, Kurt, what was up until this afternoon their only conference loss, and that was maybe the only game this season, by what Coach Schilling says, where he said we just weren't very competitive and lost by 20 in that game, and so a great chance to get a shot on your home floor at the Ramblers.
A lot of missed free throws on that Regis game. Second half of that game was way different than the first half, and like I said before, I think that's going to be a different game too, and we hope. I think Mark will be with you that game, so maybe that'll give us a little bit of luck. I'll be doing the announcing on the floor. But
well, I told Coach Schilling, I said, I haven't done one of your games for a while. I guess I was there for the first 2 games of the 7-game win streak, but I said I don't want to be the one that stops it. But I think he kind of brushed that off. But again, we'll hope that they can get back on the winning track. And you know what? I don't think it is much of a fool's hope at all, because this McDonell team is playing some really high-level basketball.
Yes.
And we saw that here against a high-level Division III team in Bloomer. But, I think, again, rest after a hard, busy week, get back to it next week, and I think we'll see the L turn to a W pretty quickly.
Yeah, and I think they've came together from when they first played Regis. You can see the team coming together a little bit more. They know where each other is going, know what each other wants as a shot. So once again, I think it'll be a different game, and I think you and Mark Maloney are going to have a fun time up there. So
looking forward to it. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Great to have you on the radio and make your debut on YouTube as well.
I appreciate it, Caleb. It was an honor. Like I said when we first started, I got to work with the best around the area doing this. Kind of a dream per se to do this for one of my son's games, even though he fouled out. But I see my wife down there waiting for me. So once again, thank you, and thanks to everybody watching. We had people watching all the way from Alaska today.
Well, that's fantastic. And again, just one of the advantages of being able to be worldwide, the audio streaming at WOGO.com, and now the live video streaming WOGO Sports on YouTube as well. Thank you again to Sam Aberly, our camera operator and producer here on site, our board op and producer back at the WOGO home base in Halle, Zach Wycheck. For Kurt Galvez, I'm Caleb Swenson saying good afternoon from Bloomer High School. Once again, your final score, the Bloomer Blackhawks 38, the McDonell Max 35. This has been Chippewa Falls McDonell Max basketball, presentation of WOGO Sports. Good afternoon from Bloomer.
WOGO, your sports station.
McDonell Max Basketball at WOGO has been brought to you by Northwestern Bank, White City Glass, Toyson Ford of Chippewa Falls, Johnson Roll-Off Service, TTM Technologies, by Quality Propane and Fuels, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Royal Credit Union, the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, Holly Bobby of Caldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors, the Check Law Office, Dave Check Attorney, and by Nicolay Bank. Also by Post Glass and Mirror of Chippewa Falls, Kurth Heating and Cooling, Wynn Family Dentistry, Chippewa Auto Body and Service, Chippewa Valley Technical College, Ashley Construction, Peterson Volker Funeral Chapel and Cremation Service, by Weir's Gala Plumbing and Heating, Culver's of Lake Hallie and Chippewa Falls, Heath Loken and Associates LLC Professional Land Surveying, Chippewa Valley Financial Services, and by Stelter Incorporated. Thanks for listening to McDonell Max Basketball on WOGO Sports. We now return to our regularly scheduled programming already in progress.
WOGO.